Hello, this is Ollie's Movie Madness, and I'm here to do a trailer reaction to 90s X-Men. Here we go. Really like the cinematography in this trailer, especially in the X-Men show, looks really good. Mel Gibson as Wolverine, maybe. Tom Cruise as Cyclops, maybe, but he's a hard character to cast. Ben Kingsley as Charles Xavier. That is, yes, that would be perfect. Christopher Lee's Magneto, another awesome choice for an X-Men character. Julianne Moore as Jean Grey. Yeah, I can actually see that. That would have been really interesting. Sylvester Stallone, who could was Sylvester Stallone? No, that would have been really weird, and he'll just be miscast. Kate Winslet as Scarlet Witch, maybe. But I like Elizabeth Olsen better. Sam Neill as Beast. Yeah, I think he can do it. He definitely had the acting chops. Amanda Bassett, that would be interesting because she was almost Storm in the actual movie. Johnny Depp as Gambit, maybe, but I think he'll be miscast. Steven Dorff, I don't know who that is, but him as Pyro, maybe. Leonardo DiCaprio as Iceman. Yeah, I could have seen that. He would have been a decent choice. Willem Dafoe as Toad, yeah, that would be really interesting. But he's already the Green Goblin. Kate Beckinsale as Rogue, maybe. Lawrence Fishburne as Bishop. Yeah, I could see him do it. Like, he's a really diverse and entertaining actor. Heath Ledger as Angel, yeah. When he killed alive, he would be a pretty good Angel. No. Jared Leto as Nightcrawler, no, that would be really terrible. Michelle Pfeiffer as Emma Frost, yeah, that makes sense. That would be really awesome. Arnold as Colossus, maybe, but he'll just be doing the Terminator voice. Dolph Lundgren as Sabretooth, I don't know, that would be really strange. Michael Clark Duncan as Juggernaut, yeah, I could have seen that. He's definitely really big, so he'll definitely fit the part. No, Jim Carrey's Deadpool, no, that would be really weird. So that is my trailer reaction to 90s X-Men. Some of it I agree with, like, I definitely agree with Christopher Lee as Magneto and Ben Kingsley as Charles Xavier. That would have been really awesome. They would have been the best part of this 90s X-Men film. Michelle Pfeiffer as Emma Frost, yeah, that would have been a lot better than, who did they cast in First Class? It was, January Jones. Yeah, she was just boring in that X-Men movie. I feel like Michelle Pfeiffer would have brought a lot of emotion. Leonardo DiCaprio as, Iceman, yeah, that would have been interesting. Tom Cruise as Cyclops, maybe. I could have seen that. Jared Leto as Nightcrawler, no, because one, he is a disgusting person, and two, he's not German. Nightcrawler is from Germany, or at least German descent. So yeah, Jared Leto, no, that would have been terrible, because he's too controversial to be in a movie. Knowing that he's in the new Tron movie, I think that movie could kill his career. But getting back to this, yeah, I don't support him being in this movie. I think it would have been really weird and really out of place. Willem Dafoe as Toad, yeah, that would have been really awesome. I think Christopher Lee will still say the same line that Ian McKellen says, Toad has a wicked tongue, Senator. That would have been really awesome. Although I think the main problem is, like, he'll just be thinking of the Green Goblin, not Toad. Sam Neill as Beast, yeah, I could have seen that. Julia Moore, as Jean Grey, yeah, I could have seen that. I think that would have been really interesting and really, fun to watch. In terms of my favorite, casting choices, definitely Michelle Pfeiffer as Emma Frost, Leonardo DiCaprio as Iceman, Ben Kingsley as Professor X, that is amazing. That is brilliant casting right there. And, again, Christopher Lee, really good. Arnold as Colossus, maybe, but would just be the Terminator. Kate Beckinsale as Rogue, maybe. Amanda Bassett as Storm, which is kind of funny that she almost played Storm in the actual movie, so that would have been really interesting to see in the 90s. Although then again, she was Amanda Waller in Green Lantern 2011, and she was also Queen Ramona in the MCU, in the Black Panther films. I believe she was in Avengers Infinity War briefly. She didn't have much to do, but she was like in it enough in the third act. But yeah, this X-Men cast is really good. Really the only one I really hate is Jared Leto. Everyone else ranges from okay to brilliant. So that is my trailer reaction to 90s X-Men. I hope you guys enjoyed.